Hi everyone, welcome to CGTN. I'm Yang Jinghao, live streaming from Chengdu, the capital city of southwest China's Sichuan province. It's the 6th day of the first lunar month and also the last day of the week-long holiday to celebrate the Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival. The whole country is still immersed in strong festive atmosphere. We know that the Spring Festival is the most important traditional Chinese festival, which is celebrated by all Chinese all over the world. And here in Chengdu, celebrations are still in full swing. Today, I'm gonna take you to some festivities underway in downtown Chengdu, and today I'm joined by a special guest. Ms. Liu Jiashu from the Chengdu Culture and Tourism Development Group, the organizer of the activities around here. So welcome, Jiashu. Welcome to our program.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Right? So Jiashu, how have you celebrated your Spring Festival this year? Anything different from previous years?
Yeah, this year is totally different, and in 2020 it was full of chaos. So this Spring Festival, this Chinese New Year, is quite different, and we know people heed the government's call to stay put during this Spring Festival, and I am one of them. So I canceled my ticket, canceled my trip. So I stayed my hometown Chengdu and worked here. Yeah. So
we can see that this place is well decorated, and a lot of people are gathering here. They are here enjoying the beautiful night view of Chengdu city, right? So could you, as a local resident, could you briefly tell us where we are? Tell us something about this place.
Yeah, tonight, where we stand is Dongmen Wharf. Dongmen Wharf is one of the oldest wharf in Chengdu, and it was established in Tang Dynasty. It's almost 1,000 years history. So it was the traditional Chengdu culture and the business center, and where the Mother River flows. Yeah.
So beside us flows the Jinjiang River, right? It's hailed as the mother river of Chengdu city. As I just mentioned, all kinds of celebrations are still underway in Chengdu. So could you tell us something about the activities around here? What are the highlights of the events here, and what can we expect here tonight?
So the most exciting activities I will introduce is the night cruising on Jinjiang River, and this service has reopened during this Spring Festival, and you can enjoy the night view of Chengdu and the spectacular performances on the boat, and also. This trip is about 4.4 kilometers, and it links all iconic landmarks and must-sees around Chengdu. So you must try it.
So some people are waiting here to experience the special trip, right?
Yeah.
And as far as I know, there will be a very special show later, right?
Yeah.
What kind of show?
Over there, the floating stage, there's gonna be a fire dragon dance, and it's very traditional costume, and the fire dragon dance with molten iron fireworks. So the artists practice a lot. It's very dangerous, but very exciting.
We can see tens of thousands of people are gathering here to witness. To enjoy the spectacular performance, right?
Yeah.
And I can. Let's ask one or two of them, okay? 你好，打扰一下您，我们是那个中央电视的，我们在做一个直播，能不能跟您简单聊一下？请问您是当地居民吗？还是来旅游的？
当地的，
是成都这边的啊。
成都的。
今天晚上来这边是来
就看表演。
带着小朋友来看，
哎，对对对
火龙表演是吧？
对对对对。
您感觉就今年咱们成都这个过年的氛围怎么样？整体？
氛围特别好，特别热闹，活动非常多。对对对。
是挺开心的这个年。
还可以，非常开心。哎，
谢谢您啊。
没事。
This gentleman is bringing her little girl to enjoy the fire dragon dance performance, which will start very soon. And he said the festive atmosphere in Chengdu is very strong, and his family has spent a very happy holiday, a happy spring festival. And here we can also see there are some food stalls here, right?
Yeah, the food store here, the snacks is very Chengdu style. And you can see the dumplings, they stick rice balls, and they...
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah. There's some special dim sums like dumplings, steamed buns, and what's this?
I stick rice ball. So one of my
rice
favorites.
balls. Oh.
So you're hungry?
Yes, and my mouth is just watering right now.
And I think that is the tofu beancurd, beancurd or custard something.
And okay, they're also offering like something like 酸辣粉. Yes, one of the most
hot sour.
One
noodle.
of the most popular specialties. Yeah,
very
hot and sour rice noodles.
Very Chengdu style.
And among other snacks. Yeah. Okay, the fire dragon show is about to start very soon. How about we getting closer to the stage over there?
Yeah.
And just mention that we are now at the Dongmen Wharf, right?
Yeah.
These characters are just right the name of this wharf. Yeah. Okay. Now let's get closer to the special stage.
Okay.
This stage is special because it's just it's floating stage. It's set up on the Jinjiang River, right? Yeah. It's crowded.
Yeah, it's crowded.
Because this is, as we just mentioned, this is the last day of the week-long holiday. People will get back to work following the Spring Festival. From here, we can see the performers are just making final preparations. Yeah, the performers are making preparations for their special show. The show, during the past week, the show has been put on here every night, right? So, could you tell us something about the traditional art form, the fire dragon dance? Do you know something about it?
Yeah, I checked Wikipedia. It's something about like this traditional custom is about like firecrackers and fireworks. But in a long time ago, we know it's very expensive. So one of the smartest blacksmith, he found the sparks of the iron can make it like the firecrackers. So this is the activity, how it started.
We know that dragon dance is actually the most widely distributed and far-reaching folk dance in China, right? The dance has a variety of forms of expression in different regions. And actually, this kind of dragon dance, the fire dragon dance, is popular in Huanglongxi ancient town, right?
Yeah, the
Huanglongxi is called hometown of this art form, right?
Yeah, Huanglongxi is the small ancient town close to Chengdu, and it's half an hour driving way, and it's well known as the hometown of the fire dragon dancing.
Yeah.
So
Actually, Huangxi is some 30 kilometers away from Chengdu. It is an ancient town with beautiful scenery and profound traditions. It's considered home of this kind of dragon dance. And we can see the performers are half naked, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I just talked to some of them. They told me that actually this kind of a art form is kind of dangerous, actually, because
very dangerous.
do you know how later we will see beautiful sparkles,
Yeah.
right? They will perform the dragon dance amid the sparkles. Do you know how the sparkles are created?
Actually, I thought it's molten the iron and change it to the fireworks, something like that.
Yeah, it just looks like fireworks. And they told me, the performers told me that the temperatures of the molten iron can reach more than 1,000 degrees centigrade.
So it's too dangerous.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous. If they wear clothes, their clothes will easily get burned. Yeah, so that's why they get half naked. So in front of us is just the Jinjiang River, right?
Yeah, the mother river.
The mother
Chengdu.
river
Yeah.
of the Chengdu, right?
Yeah.
It's also held as the cradle of local culture. So tell us something about the Jinjiang River. You must be very familiar with this river.
Actually, Jinjiang River is not one river. It's two rivers, Fu River and Nan River.
Fu River and Nan River. It's formerly known as Fu River and Nan River.
Combined together. And the water actually is from the Dujiang irrigation system. Yeah, so the people live near and around the river. And this is the local Chengdu's lifestyle. So the banks of the river supply the different lifestyles of Chengdu. So the traditional ones, the open air tea house, and the fashionable ones, the nightclubs. We will see soon.
Yes. And we can see some boats here. You just mentioned the special program launched by your group, by your company, right?
Yeah, my company.
Visitors can cruise along the Jinjiang River, right, to enjoy the beautiful night view.
Yeah, it's quite a famous item in the tourism. So we know Chengdu in different ways. So the panda, the food, the fashionable lifestyle, and the nature beauty. But this is the best way to see the city from the water view. So you can see the landmarks and the iconic must-sees. So it's worth to try.
Yeah. Actually, such program was launched a few years ago. Yeah. So we can see actually the city government has made much effort to bring something new to local residents, to visitors, right? Yeah. Especially during like Spring Festival or other festivals, to engage more people. So as a local resident, have you felt something different? Have you ever felt any changes in ways of celebrating the Spring Festival? Are there any new trends?
Yeah, because last year was quite different, and in the past years, we went to the Wuhaoshuan, the temple fair, and we went to the lantern festivals, and we went to the Wuhaoshuan to pray for next year and took the family photos. But this year, because the coronavirus, so everyone, stay where we are, and we get reunion via the FaceTime, via the video call. So everything changed. People prefer to go to the place outside, not inside. So this activities is outside and it's on the water, so quite safe.
Yes. Due to the pandemic, people have celebrated a quite different Spring Festival this year, right? Because authorities encourage people to stay put encourage people not to travel during the Spring Festival. So
Yeah, but
quite different.
Yeah, quite different. But it's still the Spring Festival is in the year, so everyone is around here and love is around here. Look at those lanterns. Look at those colorful nights. So everyone's happy here.
Dear friends, we are now live from Chengdu, the capital city of Southwest China, Sichuan province. We know this is the last day of the week-long holiday to celebrate the Chinese New Year or Spring Festival, which is the most important traditional Chinese festival celebrated by Chinese all over the world. Though it's the last day of the week-long holiday, the whole country is still immersed in a strong festive atmosphere. Like here in Chengdu, all kinds of celebrations are still underway, and today we are going to take you to some festivities underway in downtown Chengdu. And right now we are here waiting for a special show which is called Fire Dragon Dance. Now we can see the performers doing final preparations. And we can also see thousands of people, including local residents and visitors from across the country, are also waiting here to enjoy the spectacular. Have you ever watched the Fire Dragon show before?
Actually, I watched last night.
Last night?
Yeah,
Me too.
it's amazing show.
Yeah.
I want to keep that secret. I want to keep that surprise.
And in front of us is the Jinjiang River, which is formerly known as Funan River. It is about 102 kilometers long, and it's hailed as the mother river of Chengdu and the cradle of local culture. The crowd begins to cheer up.
Yeah, they can't wait.
Yeah. After the Fire Dragon show, I think we can also experience the special program, the special journey.
So I believe immersing is the best way to experience the local life. So yeah, we will take the boat and to enjoy the night view of Chengdu.
So, Joshua, where we are now is actually the center of Chengdu city. Can we see like this?
Yeah, it's the center of the city, and the Jinjiang district is the old Chengdu. Is the center of the business and economic. And the old local Chengdu people, they lived here, and their life is here. They was born here, and they lived here. They get married here. So this is very local Chengdu. If you want to experience Chengdu, so you need to go here.
I guess the show is about to start very soon, and the crowd is getting excited. Joshua, as far as I know, the Chengdu government has spent a lot to curb the pollution of Jinjiang River during the past few years. As a local resident, have you felt any changes the river has experienced in recent years?
When I was a kid, the quantity of the water is not very good. So you could smell not good, but in the past year, the government tried to solve the problem, and they clean up the water, and they built the greenway to the local resident and the tourists. So I think they did a very good job.
Yeah, because Chengdu city is trying to build itself into a so-called park city, right?
Yeah.
So it's a very important part of this ambitious goal, right? To make the mother river cleaner and more beautiful.
Yeah, the city is aimed to transform as the park city. So the park city means the garden, the grass, the clean water, and the fresh air. So it's quite ambitious project. It's a big project.
Yes.
Yeah, they spend a lot.
Dear friends, we are here in downtown Chengdu. We are now waiting for a special show called Fire Dragon Dance. People will perform Fire Dragon Dance amid sparkles of molten iron to greet the new year. As we just mentioned, Dragon Dance is the most widely distributed and far-reaching folk dance in China. And the Fire Dragon Dance is just one of the very special forms. Huanglongxi ancient town of Chengdu city is known as the hometown of such traditional art form. Actually, the Fire Dragon Dance originated in the Southern Song Dynasty more than 800 years ago. It's included into China's Intangible Cultural Heritage List in 2008. We know that during important festivals like the Chinese New Year or some other important ceremonies, the Fire Dragon Dance will be performed in the Huanglongxi ancient town. We can see the stage is very special. The stage is just built on the Jinjiang River. Okay, the performance, the show is about to start very soon. Okay, let's just wait. It's gonna start very soon. So, Jiashu, you just mentioned that where we are now is called Dongmen Wharves.
Yeah.
So, in history, you just mentioned that there were a total of 5 large wharves in Chengdu city, right?
Yeah, it's one of the, but this one is quite famous. So.
Yeah. But I guess the Dongmen Wharf is quite different from what it used to be, right? Today.
Yeah, it's a very important channel to connect Chengdu with the outside world in the ancient times. So, yeah, this is the history about this wharf. Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, the wharves actually just witness the prosperous business of ancient Chengdu. But the wharves were gradually demolished as the city developed, right?
Yeah.
So today only the shape and the name of the wharf remain, right?
Yeah, it changed or not. Chengdu now the transportation, you know. Wow.
It started. Okay, dear friends, now the fire dragon dance just started.
It's like fireworks.
It's really amazing.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Dear friends, what you can enjoy right now is traditional fire dragon dance. You can see performers are now performing fire dragon dance amid sparkles of molten iron to greet the new year. As we just mentioned earlier, the performance has a long history. It's amazing, but it's also a kind of dangerous art form because the molten iron, the temperatures of the molten iron can reach more than 1,000 degrees centigrade. So the performance easily get burned, get injured by the molten iron. Earlier, I talked to some performers, and I saw some burns on their bodies. The traditional art form was inscribed in China's Intangible Cultural Heritage List in 2008. What a great show.
Yeah, for the artists. I'm so excited about that.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, dragon dance is actually the most widely distributed and far-reaching folk dance in China. The dance has a variety of forms in different regions. And the fire dragon dance is popular in some parts of China, especially in Huanglongxi town of the Chengdu city. The Huanglongxi ancient town is considered the hometown of the fire dragon dance. The traditional art form can date back to Southern Song Dynasty, some 800 years ago. Okay, now the great show just finished. Okay, Joshua, how about we experiencing the special trip?
Yeah, we take one of
Let's take our viewers to enjoy the beautiful night view of your hometown, okay?
Yeah, next night of the Jinjiang River, light up the city.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Let's get on board one of the boats. Let's wait 1 second. Okay. Wow, it's my first time to experience such a special cruising on the Jinjiang River. And we will take the boat with some other visitors. Oh, we have to wear the special coat. Yeah, the life vest. Safety first. This is our captain. How about we asking one of the visitors, one of the passengers? 你好，先生，我们现在在做个直播，我们想问一下，您是第一次坐这个船体验这个游锦江吗？
对的，第一次坐。
是带着你的孩子一块儿是吧？
对对对。
您是外地来的游客还是？
就成都的。
成都的啊。那之前从来没有在锦江上欣赏过成都的夜景是吧？
没有。
那你觉得心情怎么样？是不是有点新鲜呢？还是？
这个心情很激动啊，很高兴。这个成都，往年的成都，一到了春节，他这个人，都回老家了。今年这个要求的是就地过年，所以说成都现在很热闹。这个锦江的夜景，然后这个街上的灯笼，都很好，都很好看啊。
过年氛围很浓。
哎，对，非常浓。
谢谢。This gentleman is a local resident in Chengdu, and he said this is his very first time to experience this. I mean, the cruising along the Jinjiang River, first time to enjoy the night view at his hometown on a boat. And he said the festive atmosphere this year is very strong because the local government has prepared a lot of activities for local residents since authorities encourage people not to go back home, not to travel during the festival because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah. Let me also talk to this little girl. 小姑娘，是不是第一次坐船？游这个，在这个看这个锦江，看这个成都的那个夜景，是第一次吗？
对。
高不高兴？能坐船看这个夜景，看成都的夜景，高不高兴？
高兴。
This little girl is also, it's the first time for her to enjoy the view of Chengdu by taking a boat on the Jinjiang River, and she's also very happy to experience this. So, Jiashu, we are now cruising on the Jinjiang River, the mother river of Chengdu City. So, how do you feel? I guess it's also your first time to have such experience, right?
Yeah, it's my first time. It's quite fresh new experience for myself. So same as you. And I knew this city in many different ways. And from the water side, it's the first time. So we knew Chengdu in many different ways. But you see this night is so soft, so cozy, and so romantic.
Yeah.
So you find another way of the city, another side of the city. Actually, we think about the city of floating. We think of the city of Venice. But in Chengdu, look and here, it's still amazing.
And we can see some beautiful images on the walls of the river banks, right? Some projected on the walls. So could you tell us something about these images? What kind of stories behind these images?
These images about the monthly fairs of ancient Chengdu. So each month they got each different theme fair, and like the lantern fair, like the silk fair and cobbled fairs. So they say different stuffs.
As far as I know, it's called 12月市, right?
Yeah.
It means that, which can be literally translated as fairs in 12 months, right?
Yeah, the monthly.
Yeah, as far as I know, since Tang Dynasty, like more than 1,000 years ago, there was a trade fair in Chengdu each month, right? Featuring different merchandise each month. As you just told us, different month where people sell different products.
Stuffs, different products. So as we know, in 1,000 years ago, Chengdu is a mature business city. So it's full of the wealth and the opportunities.
We know that Chengdu is emerging as one of the most economically dynamic cities in China in recent years. Actually, we can say that since Chengdu has been a city with prosperous business, prosperous commerce since ancient times, right?
Yeah, like the government developed the night economy, and they attract the visitors and the tourists to this city. So we have a very good environment for both the tourists and investor, and we got a lot of opportunities to everyone who want to get success.
So where we are now, I think it's
Hejiang Park.
Hejiang Park, right?
See the shape of the heart.
So why can we see so many shape of hearts here?
Actually, there is the zebra crossing. We call love zebra crossing because it's the shape of the heart. So the couples, the lovers, they think if they take picture on that crossing.
Some local people told me that the Hejiang Park is actually themed on love, right?
Yeah, the theme of love. Yeah.
Because of the name of the park, right? Hejiang.
Yeah.
Hejiang actually means like
combined together.
yeah, two rivers get together. It means the Fu River and Nan River meet together
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So people think this actually will bring some
Yeah, unite and the one.
yeah, good luck,
Yeah.
good fortune to them. Yeah.
And so romantic here.
So a lot of people have come here to take wedding photos, something, right?
Yeah, they take a wedding photo and they get date here.
So this is called Jinjiang River. So what's this?
That's a float. I think it's a floating market.
Floating market.
Yeah, you see
Okay,
some.
so special.
You see some singers here. Singers are here, and there are some handmade market. The people over
It's
there.
a floating market, and
It's
yeah.
like the floating market in Thailand. It's very Chengdu style floating market.
What kind of stuffs can we buy from this special floating market?
I think it's well known as the pullover coffee. So if you are a coffee lover, so buy one here.
I will visit this market. Yeah, later.
Maybe afterward. The love is everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. So it's quite different, right? In recent years, Chengdu is so different from previous years, right?
Yeah, it's so
In terms of its night view, it's like entertaining activities. It's so different.
yeah. The local Chengdu's life it's the same, and look at the banks of the river. It's something like the totally different two kind of lifestyle. And this way, on this side, it's light clubbing, the bars for young people, and this way, see the open air tea house and for the traditional lifestyle. So you can choose both.
Yeah, this area is actually very popular for young people, right?
Yeah.
One of the popular destinations for young people. But today I know that people have more options as Chengdu develops very fast, right?
Yeah, we got lots of options. This is one of the famous one of the famous. So are you a light clubbing person?
I'm not. How about you?
No, I'm not too old for that. But there are lots of the restaurants and lots of clubs and bars. You can take a beer here after your work.
It really feels great by cruising along the river. And you just told us that actually the quality of the river has changed a lot in recent years as the government has spent a lot to curb pollution of the river, right?
Yeah, so if you want to promote the city, you need to have the good environment. You need to give the healthy lifestyle to market, to promote.
Okay, so from here we can see another special show, water screen, right?
Yeah, water screen. I think it's holography, right? Yeah. So Spring Festival here.
Wow. We know that the water screen is a regional spectacular tool to combine with video projections, images, graphics, lights, and laser. It's special. Different images are projected here. So, Jiashi, we know that Chengdu actually has been is now growing into one of the most popular tourist destinations in China in recent years. So, what would you recommend for the first-time visitor to Chengdu as a local resident?
I know the elements of Chengdu. Most people know it's about hot pot, the panda, the nature beauty, but I believe the immersing is the best way to experience the local life. So if you want to travel like locals and live like locals, you don't need to go to the hotspot or some landmarks. You just go down into the locals' life, to go to the tea house, to sipping tea near the river, and get the ear picking in the park. So that's a way to experience Chengdu's lifestyle.
Just enjoying the leisurely lifestyle, right? Actually, I checked some official data. Data shows that in 2019, Chengdu got more than 466 billion yuan in revenue from tourism, with 280 million trips made, ranking fourth among all Chinese cities. Yeah, the number continued to grow last year despite the COVID-19 pandemic. So yeah, it's obviously Chengdu is growing more and more popular among tourists from both home and abroad.
Actually, my job is promoting Chengdu in overseas market. Well, yeah, so I'm so proud of it. So if the people from overseas know my city, know the beauty of my city, I was so proud of it. And Chengdu is the city, so we know that slogan, the city you don't want to leave. So yeah, we try to develop the transportation and the technicals, and we try to develop the economics. So we attract people from the outside, attract people from the overseas to travel around the city. Yeah.
And as we just mentioned, Chengdu is also one of the most economically dynamic cities in China. One example, more than 300 of the Fortune Global 500 have a presence in Chengdu right now. So it's attracting more and more enterprises from abroad.
Yeah, from abroad. So it's a very friendly environment to the investors. And this city is very open-minded. So if you try, as I said, if you want to try to get success, and there got plenty of opportunities. Yeah, this is the street of the bars. Another option, as you say.
So what's this? What's this architecture?
It's ancient covered bridge. Yeah, it's built in Yuan Dynasty, I think.
Actually, Chengdu has a lot of well-preserved architectures from ancient times, right?
Yeah.
Like this one.
Yeah, this is historic city, and with lots of the ancient architectures, but we still got the modern ones. So this is the amazing city. So you can find both ways. So you can find both sides of the city.
I think I have lived in Chengdu for like more than 3 years. I can tell that Chengdu is actually has well integrated, the tradition and modernity. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think my job is similar as yours. We build the bridge, connect people, and we deliver something good, something true to the outside. And if the people love Chengdu, I think I'm the part of it. So I did my work to help people know this city.
Yeah, this is also my very first time to see such water screen show. I think it's very special.
Me too.
Yeah, we can see different images and some characters shown. Yeah.
I think this is the true arts, music and images, and the new technical.
not far from here, we can see a twin pavilion, right?
Yeah, the twin pavilion is Hejiang Pavilion.
Hejiang Pavilion, right? Okay.
And that is a good sightseeing place.
The Hejiang Pavilion was established more than 1,200 years ago. It's just where the Fu River and Nan River meet, right?
Yeah. So that's why we call it Hejiang.
Okay, here we come to our destination. And we know that Chengdu is also trying to promote its international image, its international visibility by hosting high-level sports events in recent years.
Yeah, in this year we got the World Universities Games, so welcome to Chengdu.
Okay, dear friends, just now we just show you a great show, a very traditional art form called fire dragon dance, and we also take you to enjoy the night view of Chengdu city by boat. This is a very special way of celebrating the Chinese New Year in the southwestern Chinese city. And as my guest told us, Chengdu actually experiencing great changes in recent years, right? Yeah. So actually the Spring Festival holiday is drawing to an end. Here we just wish all of you a prosperous, a happy New Year. And we just thanks for watching our special program, our special live from Chengdu, the capital city of southwest China, Sichuan province. Hope to see you next time. 老师可以切了。